Staff at McDonald's in New Plymouth were braced for a rush this morning as we adjusted to Alert Level 3, in which for many meant a return to work. And they weren't disappointed. Customers began queuing at the drive-thru at 3:30am. And by the time the fast food restaurant opened at 5 o'clock, about 40 vehicles were snaking through the car park. Our reporter Robin Martin has more.
Franchise owner Lauren McCausland says she was blown away by the response to the store reopening.
Oh, it was awesome. It's really heartwarming to see, I guess, the love for the brand coming out and that people are really excited to get back in and get their Maccas fixed. The menu choices were interesting. It wasn't breakfast. Everyone was craving their Big Mac and quarter pounder and fries.
Hemi Rangi was on his way to work when he called in at about 7 o'clock. He had a particular menu item in mind, a combo involving 4 burgers.
Well, I'm quite into these hunger buses, so that's usually my come-to at the breakfast time.
What have you been doing for breakfast during the lockdown then?
I'm having to cook my own.
How's that been?
Hard. I'm not a good cook.
In Dunedin, scrap metal worker and truck driver Mike Bowles was also looking forward to getting back behind the wheel. But he also had meal breaks in mind, and in particular, how to manage them safely.
Just maintaining the 2 metre distancing, how we're going to, like lunch breaks, smoker breaks, getting to and from work, that type of thing.
Nelson Cottle, the owner of Auto Court, a Dunedin car sales business, had his own challenges. How to coordinate contactless test drives for buyers who'd expressed an interest in a vehicle online.
We then would drop the car to their house. When we drop the car off to their house or business, we have to sterilise the car. We then ring them up, say there's a car waiting for you outside your premises, and then they'll take it for a drive.
Mr. Cottle says he's expecting business to be tough as more people lose jobs. Meanwhile, this Wellington rail commuter, who preferred not to be named, had noticed an uptick in patronage as office workers returned to the capital.
Oh yeah, it was pretty different, everyone just tried to distance everyone. Not really busy, but few people more than I thought. Because I thought it's going to be really few people, but 4 or 5 people more.
Christchurch barista Fumi Takai says his customers convinced him to reopen his Riverside Market business, Espresso Studio.
Actually, many customers asked me when we open, so we decided to open under level 3.
He isn't expecting a lot of sales, however.
I'm not sure because people still have to stay home, so I hope we sell a lot, but probably not.
Meanwhile, in Nelson, people were queuing up outside the organic shop, which this local thought was great.
I am so impressed with that because I would have thought it would have been McDonald's.
Cool, that's everything for today?
Yeah, that's it, thanks.
Cool, coming up.
Cheers.
New Zealand will be in Alert Level 3 until at least May the 11th, when the government is set to make an announcement about the move to Alert Level 2, and a life almost as we knew it before COVID-19. Mo te hōtaka o te ahi ponei, ko Robin Martin aho.